Hey, we made it to another Friday. TGIF, like I always say. And for me, it's just another Friday. No, I have the girls this week, so I love Fridays because then I don't have to get up early and take them to school tomorrow. Tonight is my very first solo presentation, and I'm only having fun with this because life is making sure that I have to not take this too seriously either, which I don't, that's kind of what I'm trying to do with my world. So yesterday in my live event, I accidentally posted live on Facebook to the whole Facebook world instead of just keeping it in our little event. Whoops. So that meant that everybody could kind of see it. And since, it's meant to be sort of for this group of people, yay, whoops, I accidentally, go live on the whole page for everyone to see. Oops, a little mistake there. So I don't know if that was like a happy coincidence or if it just showed what a novice I am. But either way, I thought it was kind of funny. I think my coach was a little embarrassed, probably not too much, but I'm doing my best. But it made me think about this idea that keeps swimming around in my head and kind of fits with a lot of things. And it's just this idea, and I just stop trying is what it is. I just keep hearing this voice in my head that says, stop trying so hard. And I'm noticing that every time I'm doing something that makes me like I have that grumpy feeling, or that I'm a little overly stressed about it, or maybe I'm being kind of an a-hole because I'm trying really hard to, be a certain way. I think that's a bad sign for me. And right now what's happening, maybe because I'm listening to other parts of my life and my world a little more instead of just my, stubborn brain, life is like, correcting me itself. Like the bumpers in the bowling alley, like keeping me in line, you know what I mean? So I guess I just have to stop trying so hard, because every time I try and be a certain way, something comes around and it turns it over, and it's like, nice try, lady. You're just who you are. But I think that's exactly what I've been asking for. So I use a lot of positive affirmations for myself. Why did that become a bad word or something? I don't know why people think that. Like, am I too cheesy? It works, okay? That's why I do it, because it works. You're training your brain, you're reverse brainwashing yourself. So one of the things that I'm really drawn to in my heart for my life's purpose and my goal is to do things with an authentic quality. And so I have, a little nudger next to my vision board, and it says, just be yourself. And one of the affirmations I say to myself, this is a little silly, but that's the point, remember, is that I want to get paid for people to hang out with me, like I love hanging out with people, and I think I have a lot of information to share. I've been doing hair for 20 years. I've been talking to people for, my whole life, but, really intensely for the last 20 years. And I know a ton of cool people. I don't know. I like me. So if you're doing something in your life and you're trying too hard, it's obvious. Everyone can see it. I mean, you know it, you can tell. But what's that quality when you're trying something new? I think that is when you need to just relax a little bit. And everything that I pay attention to in the world that sort of supports my vision of reality is kind of echoing this sentiment to me. And I see this in so many places, where the idea is that if you want to connect with your chi, get in the vortex or go with the flow, then you have to go with it. And that means not trying hard. That means, making effort, but not trying. Do we know the difference there? So making effort is like making action, making activity, but that's what the body wants to do, right? The body wants to work towards things. It wants to move and be active and do things. The brain wants the success right away. So we have to have that in-between part. And I think it's the emotions that are like, just be you in this process. Just stay you. It's okay. And you changes. But I think there's a core quality that always stays the same. And for me, that is integrity. That is very important to me. So that's who I kind of swim around that. All right. Hope you have a great weekend. Bye.